Hey guys, I'm Sheridan and I'm here with Sneak Peek on the red carpet at the Austin Film Festival. Tonight we'll be interviewing some of the cast and crew of Quaker Oats at its world premiere. Stay tuned. So you wrote and directed Quaker Oats. Can you tell us a little bit more about the process and the inspiration?
Yeah, it all came from an idea that my friends and I had when we went to a real Quaker wedding. And we had to actually sign our friend's Quaker marriage certificate, which is what the tradition is, that everyone signs that, like your community is putting you in matrimony. It's your community that's marrying you. And so at this wedding, we had this idea that what would happen if they got divorced? Would they have to sign up? Would they have to go around and get everyone to cross out the signature? And that's just a joke we had. And we started joking about how it sounded like a romantic comedy. And so then we just kept joking about it for like 5 years. And eventually I was like, hey, we should do that. We should do that joke. Yeah.
So funny. Okay. And it's the world premiere tonight. So can you tell us a little bit about like what you're feeling and
Oh, I'm so excited. This is like, to see the name up on the marquee is like one of the most exciting moments of my life, and it's just amazing. It's awesome.
And you're primarily a documentary filmmaker, right? So what was this switch into comedic narrative like for you?
It was very hard. I really didn't know what I was doing, and I had to figure it out a little bit. I knew some parts of it made sense to me, and other parts felt like super scary and strange. So I liked just having to think through shots and lighting and all that sort of things. Like that was a big difference from documentary filmmaking. But then just being like on the go all day felt familiar.
All right. And can you tell us a little bit more about your character and his role in the film?
He's kind of a lovable goofball, and plot-wise, he's sort of like the romantic foil in the story, the new boyfriend.
And I read that you had to ride a unicycle for your role. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Did you know how to ride a unicycle previously?
No, I didn't. And we had the character was actually based on, or the character was created for the real life guy that this character was based on. He was meant to play it, and sort of last minute he wasn't able to, and so I took over and I had to learn in a couple of weeks how to ride a unicycle. And I only learned pretty much how to ride I could do like 50 feet in a straight line, and Lucy used editing to make it look like I really knew what I was doing. Yeah.
So you guys filmed primarily in Austin and around Texas. Can you tell me more about what the filming process is?
Well, it was really fun. It was a small, tight-knit crew. We all definitely became friends just a few days in. Those of us who didn't know each other already. Most of the supporting actors were like family and friends of Lucy and I. So that was a lot of fun. And also just the whole story of kind of faking the road trip was fun. Like we would figure out what little places do we know around Austin that look like they could be somewhere in New Mexico or Arizona and things like that. So that was fun.
And can you tell us a little bit more about your character and what motivates her?
Well, she's going through a phase in her life where she's trying to discover herself, basically. So she went through a separation, and now she met someone who's very exciting and adventurous, and so she went with that, and now she's trying to get a divorce so that she can marry this new guy, but then the whole thing gets all confused for her. So she's very confused right now and trying to figure things out. Yeah.
Okay, and can you tell us a little bit more about what attracted you to this project and maybe how you relate to your character?
It was very well written. It was very funny, it was real. I believed everything that was going on, even though it's a very strange situation that they are put in. But I was attracted by the story, and what I relate to her is trying to do things right, but not knowing exactly how to go about it. And sometimes trying to figure out the best way to get on with your life and be happy.
So I read that you started your acting training at the Paramount Theater. Is that this one? Okay, so how is that? What is it like being back here for you?
Like I said, I mean, it's kind of surreal the fact that I've been here studying, and it wasn't even that long ago. I mean, it was probably like 4, not more than 5 years ago, and I've been here to the Austin Film Festival as a, as the audience, and now to have my movie playing here is just exciting, and I love this place. So, I mean, couldn't be a better place to show the movie.
Well, I think it's about. I was attracted to it because of the script, and the director Lucy Krauts is incredible, and Austin. I used to live here, and I wanted to make another movie here. And the character, I mean, it's about relationships, and I've been in one for 5 years. And, it's just about, like, it's the stuff that everybody goes through. It's about communication, and, it looked at love in, like, a very interesting way. It wasn't a normal rom-com. It was, like, an anti-com because it was about divorce, and I've never done that. I've never seen that. And so when you find something that you've never seen before, like, you got to do it. Yeah. Yeah.
Lastly, what do you hope they take away from this?
I hope they laugh a lot, and I hope they see themselves in some of the characters, and then I hope they leave with like a nice, warm, cuddly feeling.
Thank you so much.